Hello, Stampin' friends. Let me just do this because might as well show my face. Hello, how are you? Having a new phone is a tricky thing. Trying to put it on my stand up here, but just wanted to show my face. This is Monica Gioberti with Stampin' with Monica, and you are joining me for part 2 of my online class. Today is May 28th, 2025. It is 7:02 p.m. and this is my regular day of coming on to show you some fun projects. Tonight, I am going to show you how to create a fun fold and a cute box. That is part of this week online class. We used the Sips, the Cheers and Sips bundle. I had to look at it, the name, and that is part of a beautiful, beautiful suite that is online exclusive. Okay, so I am going to try to flip the phone and attach it to my stand that you see right here, and I hope I will be able to stay live because it's crazy. Okay, so let me grab a sticky note. If you're popping on, let me know where you're watching from. Make sure to say hi. I always love to see who's joining me for some crafting fun. I know I didn't send a reminder for tonight's class, but it's my usual day to come on, so I hope you'll be able to watch this live later on, joining me in a little bit, or watch this recorded. I want to remind everybody that Facebook is now deleting all videos that are older than 30 days. So if you would like to watch all the videos, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll find it under my name, Monica Gioberti, or Stampin' with Monica. Okay, so I am going to do a switcheroo, and hopefully I will be able to stay on. Hello, Sabrina. Welcome, welcome. Where are you watching from? This is a Sabrina Van Hertem, I think. Maybe I'm pronouncing your name. I hope I'm not pronouncing your name wrong. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm just curious to see if you're in the United States or somewhere else. Your last name tells me that could be someplace in Europe, maybe, or you're from Europe, or your husband, somebody. But thank you for joining me, okay? Let me just flip the phone, and I'll be starting with my class and a few notes, because we are almost... Okay, foam, celebratory sips, cheers and sips, celebratory sips, suite of product, okay? I had a few technical difficulties with this phone, but let's start. Okay, so why I'm going to talk to you about this suite of products, because it's gorgeous, and it basically includes the stamp, the set of dies that I have out, okay, a set of embossing folders, these beautiful embellishments, and this beautiful ribbon right here, okay? I am going to tell you that this is a suite of products, meaning that you get all of this with just one number, and I posted the number on my description. And I'm also giving you a little bit of a pre of what's some announcements, actually, what I want to say, because starting June 3rd until June 30th, Stampin' Up is doing a promotion on all suites and suite products. Buy one, get one 50% off. So if this is a suite that you don't have and you would like to get, once you enter the number of the suite, you'll be able to select another suite of products half price. Obviously, the half price will be the lower value, but this is a great deal because we have a brand new catalog with a lot of suites, okay? And these are gorgeous. So if you have not had the chance to purchase some of the suites, this is your time. The promotion goes for suites that are in the annual catalog and also online exclusives. And this suite is from the online exclusives. Okay, so we'll have a variety of options for you. You can also purchase item included in a suite. And I want to make sure that you understand this. Let's say you like a suite, but then you also like a stamp set that is part of a suite, but you don't want the entire suite. Make sure that you know that if you enter the number of the suite and the number of the stamp set, what's going to be half price, it will be the lower amount. So that would be your stamp set. So I would suggest you do a search, you look online, and if you have any of the suites that you like and you want to buy just the suites, place the order with just the suites that you would like to get half off. Okay, so that's a little technical information that I'm going to give you, but this starts on June 3rd. While we're talking about June, I also want to announce that myself and a group of demonstrator friends will be doing a casing the catalog for 30 days in June. Each day in June, you will receive in a form of either a Facebook Live or maybe just a YouTube video or maybe just a picture of a product that we have case and share everything. That's what that stands for. So we chose from a few of the pages because, you know, we have a lot of pages here with a lot of samples. We decided to go through the catalog and pick some of the projects. Some will be easy peasy, nice and easy. Some will be a little bit more involved. And so we decided to do so. Each one of us, it's 6 of us, so we have 5 projects that we'll be designing, and we will be sharing them either via Facebook Lives, videos, or just an email with the picture and the instruction on how to make the card, okay? So if you would like to receive those, you may want to be on my email list and join my Stampin' with Monica Facebook. Well, you're already here, so you can see it. So that would be something that we're going to do in June, okay? And then quickly, today is the first day that you could order the virtual retreat kit. If you want to join this private Facebook group and be able to design and put together, not design, but assemble 24 pages of scrapbooking, all guided with instructions, all easy peasy, nice and easy. If I can do it, and I'm not a scrapbooker, you can do it. And this is a great opportunity to start, to restart, or to continue scrapbooking. But this will be led by Stampin'Up, and it will be a retreat. It will be from July 16th through the 18th. And but you can watch the replay of the videos, and the only way that you can do that is by purchasing the kit. Okay, stay tuned. I have an email going out tonight, so it has all the information for you to do so. And last but not least, we have 4 days to make sure that I remind you about this wonderful starter kit special that Stampin' Up is offering for $99 plus tax, and in Virginia will be a total of a little bit less than $106. You can select up to $165 in products of your choice. either from the annual catalog, anything that is current that you can find in the online store that includes item in the annual catalog and online exclusive, last chance list, whatever you want to add to your kit. That is then your opportunity. No obligation. You don't have to do what I'm doing. What you will do is save money because you will get 20% to start 20% discount on all of your purchases. And then if you have friends that wants to order from you, then you get 20% commission from Stampin' Up. That is all. But, you know, you'll be able to get $165 in product. Free shipping, a box of paper pumpkin. You get a box of new catalogs and access to a wonderful community. You'll be able to preview items a month before they're released, preview and purchase. There's a bunch of information on the website, and also on stage, all these activities that are only for demonstrators. Okay, so this is what I wanted to let you know, and now I'm going to start with the rest of the class. And Sharon is saying, time to start a scrapbook for grandkids. Yes, that's the idea for me. We'll see. I purchased mine, and I'll be able to show it to you. And the nice thing is that everything is prep, already cut, month by month. The kit is like when I do my card kits, I put all the bits and pieces in the envelopes, and people just take it out, stamp and assemble. This will be basically the same. Stampin' Up has done most of the job with the designing, cutting, prepping. Just need to lay it out. So there we go. I said it. Okay, let me just go ahead and show you what I did last night. The cards that I made last night, so that if you were not here with me, you can see what part of the class is. So this is a very easy peasy, nice and easy card. This one, this stamp set has different parts. And this is a fun fold that I designed here. Okay, so tonight is going to be another fun fold and a box for you. And you might want to you'll laugh when you'll see what I put in the box, because you will see. Okay, let's start by saying that if you're interested in getting the class for free, getting the supplies, everything prepped and cut, designer series paper, and cardstock and envelopes, everything prepped in the envelopes. You just need to take it out, stamp it. What you will need is the bundle. If you want to recreate exactly the way I did, I'm doing the cards, or I did the cards, you will need the bundle, and you will also need the embellishments. And you'll be able to recreate a total of 5 projects. And let me finish. You can place an order by June 1st, a minimum of $50 before shipping and tax, so it has to be merchandise. And remember that with the new Stampin' Rewards program, a minimum of $20 merchandise order will qualify for 10% in Stampin' Rewards. And if you already have accumulated some of the Stampin' Rewards and you would like to use it, remember that the $50 is after the rewards are applied, okay? So it has to be a $50 spent in merchandise. Okie dokie. Let's start with the card, the fun fold. These are the bits and pieces that you would receive in your packet. So we're talking about some of the new ink colors we're using. This is Cloud Cover. This is Strawberry Slush. This is a Coming Back in color. Then we have a piece of the designer series paper here. The exact piece in basic white. This is another piece of cardstock Strawberry Slush, and these are designer series paper pieces, and also already a piece of the a strip of the gold foil that I already embossed with the embossing folder, one of the two emboss. Oh, I need this here and I need this. I've moved everything away and I need it. So I ran this strip into the embossing folder, and this is what you get right here, okay? And that's it. Then we have scrap paper to stamp, color, and die cut. And this is another label that I die cut it from the mixed labels dies that we're using for the card, okay? Now, I'm going to use cloud cover, and okay, you will not see an ink pad like this for cloud cover because there's been some technical difficulties with the ink and the ink pad. So the ink does a strange reaction with the ink pad, with the foam ink pad, and the color that comes out is not true to the actual color. I bought, just because I wanted to verify it, I bought an ink pad, and when I stamped it, it did not come out this color at all, or the ink. So what Stampin' Up is suggesting is to use our felt ink spot. Use the inker, re-inker, put a few drops and ink your pad right here like that. So that will be what you'll see me using for this card, because we're using cloud cover. Now, this is me, Stampin' with Monica. You can find me at www.stampinwithmonica.stampinup.net if you would like to purchase and order from me. I would really, really appreciate it. And now let's go with our stamping. Okay, my sample says that on this, I'm going to stamp in cloud cover. I'm going to stamp cheer. Okay, so I've inked this. And before I stamp it over there, I'm going to try it. Okay, yes, I like it. Okay, I can tell that, whoa, the view is very wide. So I guess you can see everything that is around me and the messy part of my table as well. Okay, so we have cheers stamped there. Okay, then we have the inside of the card. Let me see, because I need to stamp it the correct way. I'm going to do bits and pieces, okay? And I'm going to grab the ice cubes, and I'm going to ink and stamp a few. Which one is the straight? I don't know. A few of these. Okay. Hello, Miss Judy Tuttle. Welcome, welcome. I see Sharon and maybe some people, but I cannot see who's popping on because... Hello, Gail, and hello, Donna. Let's see who's saying hi. Okay. Let me know where you're watching from. I know Gail is down in Richmond, but I don't know where Donna is watching from. I would love to know. So I'm going to mat this. Remember, if you qualify with your order to receive this class, you also receive a it's a tutorial slash what's the name, recipe card. You will get a document that will have pictures and measurements to recreate the cards. Okay, so we're going to use this is the exact same thing, and I'm using this pattern. Remember, we used the other pattern last night to create 2 of the glasses. Okay, I don't know why my lighting is strange. Maybe my eyes are the ones. They're a little bit strange. And I'm going to layer those like that. Now, while I'm here, you'll see. Now, I'm layering this strip of embossed gold foil to the bottom here of my card, and then I cut a strip from this pattern, and that's gonna be like that. And what I'm gonna do, because this is me, I'm gonna use dimensionals. Love me some dimensionals. Okay, thank you for sharing, Sharon. Hope the weather is nice down in Florida, because here it was 60 degrees today. And I had to turn my heat on in the house for a little bit. And it was raining. So yucky weather. Okay, there you go. So we have this for the front. I'm going to layer this strip of designer trace paper on another strip of this is strawberry slush. This was an ink color that we had way back then, and now it's back again. Okay, so these are the bits and pieces. Now let's stamp in color. Okay, then I'm going to show you the folding of the card. Okay, I'm going to grab my memento, and I'm going to stamp. I need to stamp this glass right here. Okay, then I'm going to stamp this, what is this again? Mint, a sprig of mint there. And then I'm going to stamp my strawberry like that. Okay, so remember that I cannot send you anything that is pre-stamped by Stampin' Up rules. So I will send you just the scrap of paper where you can stamp whatever you will like. You can use, you can purchase or use if you already have your bundle, or use whatever you have at home to make it work. Now, colors with blends will be, I'm going to use my light bubble bath. Okay. And I'm gonna go around like such there. And blend it like that. Then I'm gonna use strawberry slush, and I'm gonna start with the light, and I'm gonna go like this. Like this. Okay. And then I'm gonna go with the dark, and I'm gonna finish it. Okay, for those of you that might be, you know, familiar with cocktails or whatever, you know that this is what my friend Judy said, that now they do different colors or layers, or are able to be really crafty with their drinks. So I'll go with that. I don't drink. Okay. But look, doesn't it look cute? There we go. Then I'm gonna color this mint in dark, let's do this, in dark old olive. I wanna use my, whatchamacallit, brush end to go faster, because then I'll have to do some die cutting to finish putting this card together. I'm gonna use the bullet tip for these small parts. Okay, then I'm taking my light strawberry slush. Look, strawberry, it goes with that. Hello, Nancy. 85 degrees at the moment with a nice breeze. Yeah, rub it in, Sharon. We were down in Orlando and it was no breeze. In the parks, it was like boiling hot. But you know, it was nice. It was sunny. And now I'm going to go with the dark to create a little bit of shading there. Okay, this is the coloring. I'm going to show you what you can see there. So this is the different layers of the drink and that, and you can see a little bit of shading. Now I'm going to use the matching dies and I'm going to die cut. And let's see, I'm going to secure this. Okay, secure that. I'm going to secure this one. Okay, with another sticky or tape. Another one over there. And let's grab my strawberry and secure it, and then I'm gonna run everything all at once. Hopefully it will come out nice. You should see the mess on the side here. Okay, let's run it through. And hopefully nothing moved. And here we go. Voila. Okay, not too shabby. This one I'm dreading. No. There we go. There. Okay, these will be in my magnet thing so I don't lose it. Voila. So these parts. Now, let's complete the card front. I'm going to grab dimensionals because I love dimensionals. Okay, so I'm gonna put my drink right here, and actually I'm gonna put a second dimension. I'm gonna stack it up to make it same there. I'm gonna put another dimensional under here. Voila. Okay, my little strawberry is gonna go right here, and this that is semi-crooked, I checked it and I don't like it, but that's okay, we'll make it work. It's gonna go right here. Okay, so this is my card front. There, I have all my bits and pieces. Now let's do this fold and see if I can do it. So this is a 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm gonna fold it down in half. Remember all the measurements, you will find it in the free tutorial if you qualify. So then this is like this. And then this part is going like this. Okay, this part is going like this, maybe. Okay, let me see. And this part is going like this, maybe. Maybe. Because this will have to stand like such. Okay, so let me crease everything really nice. Crease like this. Crease like this. And crease this really well. Okay. So this is a tent, whatever you call it. A tent. This will stand once I'm finished it. I'm finished, okay? So this is the card front, and I'm gonna attach this. And now I'm gonna put dimensionals on this one just to pop it up. Okay. So this would be my card front, centered. Voila. Then on this panel right here, I'm going to attach this strip, and I'm trying to center it, but I'm gonna put it down with my adhesive. Like such, trying to place it. Voila. Okay. So this should be standing like such. I want this one creased really well. And then the inside will be this, that we already finished. So the card itself is easy to, you know, the parts are quick and easy to put together. And this is how the card should stand up. Okay, so there's a little lip here. Do you see it? This is how it's going to stand up. Ta-da! But we're not done. We're going to grab the embellishments that I threw right here. Okay, and what I'm going to do to my card, I'm going to put a large one. My large one is going to go here to fill it. A medium is going to be here, and a small is going to be right there. Okay, so this is the Cutie Patootie Fun Fold. It's a card that stands up, and then inside you can stamp whatever. Cheers, so happy for you. It could be a happy birthday, or all the different it's your day, let's celebrate. You can do whatever inside. Okay, so this is the Fun Fold. What do you think? It's really cute. I love it. There we go. Now let's move on, and this is how you can put it in the envelope. And then the recipient just need to do this, and then they will have it to stand in front of them. You know, keep it in on their desk, or table at home, anywhere. The other supplies to create the project for tonight, the 3D projects, will be these. Okay, look at this. We're creating a box. Okay, so we have the bottom of the box, the top of the box, and all the bits and pieces here. Okay, as far as the designer series paper, this is the same that I used in the one, and it's been scored, and it would be fun to see the lines, but I'll show it to you. I love this pattern. And then out of the sheet, where's the paper? Here. There's one sheet of the designer series paper that has, where did I put it? Has all the big, where did I put it? Did I hide it? Let's grab a hold. There you go. This one. Okay, so it has one with the umbrella, and that's the one that I fussy cut. These you can all cut with the dies. The one that have the little adding on, you will need to fussy cut. I chose my sample that I will show you will have this, but what I'm making will have this one, obviously. And if you qualify, then I will have to send you different patterns of the paper, okay? Because there's only 2 of each for each of the designs, okay? Or I can send you one of these, and then you can create your own, adding some of the sprigs. Whoop! What did I do? Okay, there. So let's get going. So as you can tell, I fussy cut this. Now this is the bottom of my box, and we are going to fold it on all the scored lines. Okay, creasing these lines very well. And then we're going to do the cutting. We're on my paper snips. Okay, so remember when we're making a box, whatever we do on one side, we have to do exactly what we do on the opposite side. So now I'm cutting tabs, okay? And I'm cutting tabs. There and there. Cutting another tab on here. As straight as possible. Taking this one off. And I'm going to fold it, turn it this way because it's easier for me to cut it. Like that. Now we're going to do the same on this side. Okay. Do it on the inside of this. It's the longest part is just to cut the tabs. And just to make sure that you're cutting straight. And as you can see, I'm mitering. That's the name of, or the verb. Mitering. I think it is. Just the tabs. I am not doing anything to the center panel. Just the sides. Okay? So now I'm going to work on my tabs. You could use whichever strong adhesive you want. It could be tear and tape, liquid glue, or Seal Plus. I'm going with liquid glue because it's easier for me to maneuver it if there's any left in here. Yeah. Okay, around. I'm going to put it all around in here. Okay, I'm going to do it on all of them. And doing the same on here. Okie dokie. So now I'm going to close this for now. So I'm going to go with my first one. And the trick is to go flush, okay, here, and go flush here. Okie dokie. So everything is straight. And then we're going to do one right here. The one that is on the outside, it needs to be nice and, because this is the part that you will see of the box. Okie dokie. Voila. This is the box. This is the bottom of the box. Let's see if I did a good job here. Now, let's do the folding on the scored lines on the paper. On the designer series paper, you want to make sure that they are straight. Okay. There. And then we're going to do the same. We're going to cut. This will be the side that I'm going to use, okay? And whew, let's see if I can see what I'm doing here. This is tricky. Tricky. So I am cutting straight, possibly. And I'm going to do the same for this one. Maybe I cut a little too much, but that's okay. I'm mitering this one as well. I need to cut this straight, stopping at the other score line, okay? We're not going past that. I'm gonna cut here as well. Okay, so this side is done. I can see from here, so I'm gonna use this side. Trying to cut as straight as possible. Okay, and here we go. I want to see this very well. Okay, then I will have to check my cutting on this one. Okay, I need to check if I cut this one straight. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same, since this will be the front, okay? Okay, so this will be the front of my box. I'm gonna apply adhesive. Let me just look at it. I don't want to do... Okay, this is gonna go in like such. So my adhesive goes on this one. On this one as well. On this one. And on this one. Okay, let's see if I did it correctly. So that is gonna go flush on here. This is gonna go flush on this. Okay. So basically the process is the same. It's just different material or different... Yes, material, and a slightly different measurements, because obviously the top luckily will fit on top of my box. Okay, let's see. Voila. Now the moment of truth. Whoo, let me please. Oh, look at that. There we go. Does it fit? Look at that. It does fit. Okay, so what to put in this box? My friend Judy, that designed the card, the box, put inside, you know, the miniature, whatchamacallit, the wine miniature bottles. Okay, watch what I did with mine. Okay, first I'm gonna do, because I was looking around at home what I had, so I'm gonna do a little bit of filler here that came from Orlando, because this was part of what it was inside the box. And then I found this rum that goes inside. You can fit 2 of them of this size in here. I used one to put in one box and the other one. So you can use this because it says cheer. You can use, you know, those mixes that you can, I don't think they will fit, but you can use anything that is related to not drinking, but celebrating. So I put this one, but before I close the box, let's decorate it, okay? So inside here, I'm going to stamp in Secret C. Let me grab this. I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna show you the box that I made differently. So I'm gonna stamp cheers in Secrecy. Then I'm gonna stamp Let's Celebrate in Berry Burst on this. And both of these tags come from the same set of nested, no, Nature, where's that, the name? Where did I put? There you go. These are the dies. I use that, and these are Textured Notes dies. Online exclusives, and it's part of a suite. It's also part of the suite. So if you don't have it, it's the time for you to get it, okay? So this Cheers, I'm gonna poke a little hole, and I'm using one of those hole punches that we used to have, like that. Then I'm gonna take my adhesive right there. I'm gonna apply there, and this is gonna go and says Cheers. We're gonna layer this, but before we do so, no, let's do it this way. Yep, let's do it this way, like this. Then I'm taking my ribbon, I'm taking the bottle, and this is what I did. Okay, I'm going around pretty much this length right here. Gonna cut it at a point, and I'm going to thread these from the back of the holes here, from the back. Come on, Monica, you did it before. Okay, so both of them should come out from there. Voila. And obviously, if you have a bigger bottle, you take, and this is gonna go around this, my neck there. Voila. And then gently, I'm going to do a nice bow. Okay, maybe it's too big. Okay, cheers to this bottle right there. I'm gonna fix my bow. This is already good. So this is what is gonna go inside. If I have two, I can put two. If you have a bigger bottle, you can put. So this at the end will measure 5 7/8 by 2 1/4. Okay, because you're gonna check from the bottom here, 2 1/4 right there. Okay, so if you find something, or you can even just put a bunch of chocolate inside if you want to celebrate somebody. Then I'm gonna put this one in here. Voila. I'm gonna take my ribbon, and I'm going to secure this box with a ribbon. This is a nice way of even packaging. You can package in here whatever you want. It's a good size box. Okay, do I like it this way? No. Let's try it going this way. See what it does. Oh, way better. Okay, then I'm gonna slide it up there. Cut, and I'm good with that. You can even have the ribbon go on top. Now let's decorate. So now I have a Spotlight of Nature die that I've embossed with the other embossing folder that is part of the suite, and this is gonna go on here, okay, with the dimensionals, and I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, which side I want? This. Voila. Then this little umbrella thingy-mabobby. Look how cute. Okay, it's gonna go on here, but I need a dimensional here, and 1 and 2 in here. Okay, and that, okay, my dimensionals has to stay on that. Okay, now I am missing one item, and I'm going to stamp and die cut quickly. I am stamping in Memento, and this is the celery tops. Yeah. Stamping in, as I said, in Memento. I'm gonna color it in, I'm gonna go with light Old Olive. Quickly. I think this sweeter product is wonderful. Also because the paper, I mean, it's very versatile. Okay. Let me see, because my eyes are not working properly. I don't want to color parts that are not supposed to be colored. Okay. Like it. Now I'm going to take the matching die and quickly die cut it for you so you can see what the end results would be of this cutie patootie box. Okay. Voila. Done. So I'm going to put a dimensional and a dimensional. One dimensional here and another, maybe a mini dimensional, because it's not, I don't want it to show. Okay. I'm going to put Let's Celebrate right there. Okay. And then this, what is this? Celery top. We'll have one mini dimensional and a second mini dimensional. And after I put this one on and I put the embellishments, we're done with the class, with tonight's live. There you go. Now let's put the embellishments, and I think I did. The large one will be here, and I'm going to put another mini dimensional underneath here. Let's peel it. Do a little bit of a surgery. Put it under here because I want this to stay down nicely. There you go. And then a medium up there and a small right there. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to show you the box, the other version of the box. Okay, so this is Celebrate. As I said, you can put this ribbon on the top or put it down here. You can do whatever you want. So this is your box. Isn't this cute? I love it. So this is that, and this is the one that I did using the glass with lemon. And my idea was to put some limoncello inside. I would, put some limoncello because this is lemon, limoncello liqueur, but I couldn't find a bottle. I have a bottle, but it didn't fit. It was too big, too tall. So I had to go with the same liqueur that is inside the bottle, and I need to remember to take it out. So this is the two versions of the box. Remember, you get supplies to recreate only one, okay? And then let me show you the fun fold card. Remember, this stands like that. And then, so let me just move this out. So you have a picture of what the entire class will be. If you decide to, okay, I lost the other cards. Here they are. And these are all the other cards, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Let's fold this one down so you see it, okay? See, it's this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the box. And that is all that I had to show you tonight. As usual, if you're interested in getting the class for free, you have until Sunday, June 1st. Oh my God, it's already June. And your minimum order will have to be of $50 in merchandise. Remember, if you're applying rewards, the $50 will be after you apply the rewards, okay? And I will send you all the bits and pieces. The only thing that I will not include will be pre-stamped images and the ribbon and the embellishments, because that you could use whatever you want, or you can say, I'm gonna order whichever ribbon I want to use in the embellishment. This is a wonderful, this is a celebratory Sips suite, is wonderful. Remember that it will be part of the promotion starting on June 3rd. Okay, so remember that, and that is all. This is the class for you, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to thank you for being here. And if you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you'll be able to rewatch this class and enjoy it. Okay. Oh, look, now that I'm standing up, I can see that I have Patty Hacker watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the nice comment. And then I have Krista Clark watching. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Marsha is here. Edie is here. Thank you, ladies. Julie Ann is watching as well. And Gail, Elise, and everybody else that I already said. Bess is watching. I hope I'm live in my Stampin'. Oh, yes, in Stampin' with Money. And then Susan is watching as well. Erin, Louise, ladies, thank you for joining me. That makes me so, so happy. And Christine is right here. I really appreciate you joining me, okay? And I am going to remind you, I have Beth. I'm going to remind you that next week will be the craft along. So I will be going live with the class on Wednesday at 7 p.m. with a beautiful class. You will be amazed of what we designed. It's going to be a fun class that you can watch. Thank you to those that pre-order the kit. So they will be able to stamp with us, craft along. Or if you didn't pre-order the kit, you can watch. And if you're interested in receiving the supplies, you know the drill. But you'll be able to join me. I hope you'll be able to join me at 7 p.m. next Wednesday. Okay? Thank you so much. Remember, starting June 1st will be a project a day, a cased project a day, either in the form of a video, Facebook Live video, or an email with the picture and the instructions on how to recreate the card, okay? So if you're not on my email list, you want to join it, okay? Everything will be at the top of this video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.